LSU star. I think the 11th pick in the WNBA draft. She got drafted by the Chicago Sky. She used to be teammates with Angel Reese, who is the star. I wouldn't call her the best player on the Chicago Sky. She's the star of the Chicago Sky. People are gossiping that Van Lith wants nothing to do with playing with Angel Reese again. He transferred after 1 year at LSU.
In the 2025 WNBA Draft, the Chicago Sky select Hailey Van Lith, Texas Christian University.
Goodness, the young lady out of TCU has been reunited with Angel Reese. Now, you may be like, well, what's the big deal there? Because she already got the hell away from her once. She escaped her once.
Picture the brightest night of Hailey Van Lith's life. Spotlights blazing, velvet red carpet beneath her Jordans, cameras humming like electric bees, suddenly flipping to slow motion the instant the commissioner raised a card that read Chicago Sky. 11 picks into the 2025 WNBA Draft. Every other rookie dissolved into squeals, hugs, ugly cry mascara streaks. Van Lith? She froze. Chin quivered, eyes widened, lips pinched, shoulders locked as though she'd glimpsed a tornado only she could see. The clip rocketed past 6 million views before the telecast even ended, captioned "smiling through pain." In a single frame, the internet convinced itself the league's next great soap opera had arrived. What could terrify a guard who once averaged 20 a night and stare down sold-out Final Four crowds without blinking? Tonight, we peel back every layer: locker room whispers, mental health battles, Angel Reese's polarizing shadow, and the reckless two-word swipe that just turned Caitlin Clark into Hailey's personal hurricane. By the end, you'll know whether Chicago secretly assembled a super team or strapped a ticking time bomb to its own locker room door. Social media rarely moves in perfect unison, but timelines synchronized the instant ESPN's camera locked on Van Lith's face. No confetti grin, no bounce out of the chair shriek, just raw dismay. Viewers compared it to someone watching their ex stroll into their wedding reception. Even the sideline host stumbled, stretching a bland, "How excited are you?" across 5 awkward seconds. Van Lith's reply, "Oh, I love that energy," landed flatter than a deflated Spalding. Instantly, the headline morphed from Chicago land a scoring guard to the Sky just draft a chemistry crisis. Then the lower third delivered its knockout punch. Last year's 7th pick, Angel Reese, already occupies that locker room. Same team, same rivalry, same rumors of an offense that devours ball movement in service of a single stat-hungry star. Twitter's sarcasm went supersonic. "Congrats, Hailey, escaped LSU for mental health only to get boomerang back." To decode that grimace, rewind 12 tangled months. Van Lith left Louisville as a 19-point-per-game flamethrower with a killer step back and nerves laced with ice water. LSU, fresh off a national title, looked like her express lane to a top 5 draft slot, elite exposure, elite teammates, elite nil deals. Instead, her numbers nosedived to 11 a game. Minutes vanished, touches evaporated, and cameras caught her parked in the weak side corner while Angel Reese vacuumed rebounds. Analysts dubbed it basketball claustrophobia, the kind of suffocation where even your swagger struggles to breathe. Coach Kim Mulkey's cryptic presser, "You always have locker room issues. Sometimes y'all know, sometimes you don't," poured gasoline on rumor fires. Off court, Van Lith was waging a quieter war. In an ESPNW sit-down, she confessed to anxiety spirals, dark cloud mornings, she called them, and the dizzy fear that her love for hoops was eroding day by day. Transferring to TCU became an act of self-rescue, and the Big 12 tourney run that followed looked like proof. Change your zip code, salvage your soul. Now Chicago drags her back into the orbit she spent a year fleeing. That gravity belongs to Angel Reese, the paradox who can sell out 3 arenas worth of replica jerseys while critics swear she hunts triple-doubles more ferociously than wins. Drafted 7th in 2024, Reese monetized Chi-Town Barbie overnight. Gatorade billboards, iced-out TikToks, the sneaker collab teased before her first regular season start. But on-court critiques multiplied just as fast. Pundits flagged in-game possessions funneled to Reese, even when the Sky trailed by 20, echoing LSU's late-season feed angel for the numbers gospel. Fans coined a term, stat shield, meaning if a teammate's breakout threatened Reese's double-double streak, touches vanished like socks in a dryer. Head coach Teresa Weatherspoon's abrupt firing amplified whispers. The locker room catered to a chosen few, and everyone else played chaperone. From a marketing perch, reuniting Reese and Van Lith is pure alchemy. 2 viral magnets under one banner equals ticket surges and algorithm domination. Synergy, though, cannot be photoshopped. Van Lith knows the script by heart, space the corner while Reese hunts boards, sacrifice touches while Reese racks highlights. League insiders claim Van Lith's camp insisted on built-in mental wellness clauses before inking her rookie deal, unprecedented and revealing. Chicago obliged. Wellness staff were added. Yet no therapist can pass her the ball with 12 on the shot clock. Draft night awkwardness would have been spicy enough, but Van Lith flicked straight gasoline during the orange carpet circuit. ESPN lobbed the viral parlor game. Start, bench, cut. Diana Taurasi, Sabrina Ionescu, Caitlin Clark. Most rookies punted. They're legends. I'm starting everyone. Van Lith didn't blink. Start DT, bench Sabrina, cut Caitlin. Studio silence. Twitter detonation. Context made it nuclear. Clark torched Van Lith's Louisville squad in 2023 with a 41-point triple-double, first in tournament history. A year later, she dropped another 41 on LSU, often switching on to Van Lith just because she could. Those two words, cut Caitlin, sounded less like strategy, more like salt poured on an open wound. Indiana Fever fandom screenshotted the quote, circled May 17th, and predicted Geneva Convention violating box scores. Sportsbooks rushed novelty props. Clark 40+ against the sky. Daytime debate shows burnhole segments, asking if Van Lith had written checks her rookie legs couldn't cash. Angel Reese, never one to duck limelight, fanned the flames with 9 simple words. We ain't do it right the first time. Run it back? Optimism, yes, but reality bites. There are only so many shots in 40 minutes, and social media never forgets. Within 48 hours, the Sky's ticket portal logged its busiest stretch since the 2021 finals run. TikTok creators stitched Van Lith's frozen draft face with Clark's viral shrug. Vegas traders nudged Rookie of the Year odds, citing narrative volatility. Brands smelled storyline gold. A streaming giant dangled 7 figures for an all-access docuseries. Revenue spikes, however, don't secure rebounds. Veteran guard Marina Mabry quietly wondered if her playmaking touches would shrink. Re-signing Stephanie Dolson suddenly felt urgent. The roster needed a politics-proof grown-up. One advanced scout joked, if SKKY, he spelled it with 2 Ks, starts 3 and 7, that locker room turns into LSU South. Meanwhile, Van Lith tiptoes a tightrope. She must prove she's more than corner decor without triggering the selfish label. The last time she walked that line, her stat sheet cratered by 40%. Perception drives paydays. Draft analysts once crowned her mini Kobe. Now algorithms autocomplete her name with locker room risk. Brand managers whisper the cut Clark jab could alienate the fastest growing fan base in women's sports. Contrarians counter that controversy equals clicks. Ask Logan Paul or Skip Bayless. Engagement can mint money even when half the mentions is venom. There's also the fragile mental health layer. Returning to a roster where her usage may hinge on another star's sponsorship agenda is daunting. One wrong headline cycle, and the anxiety spiral might reboot. Yet opportunity looms. Should Van Lith morph into Chicago's late-game closer, she rewrites her story from survivor to superstar, corporate America's favorite script. Reebok's revival of Allen Iverson proved fans love redemption arcs. Nike's gamble on Tiger after scandal confirmed it. Everything now rests on 2 questions no analytics model can answer. First, can Angel Reese share the spotlight? She's proved she can rebound against anyone and move merch like few. What she hasn't proved is that she'll defer with a game on the line. Chicago's retooled playbook reportedly features twin horn sets that launch Van Lith downhill while isolating Reese on the weak side, promising each star co-primary looks. Skeptics whisper, promises are cheap, habits are tyrants. The ball always finds the biggest ego in the gym. Second, will Hailey Van Lith lean in or lash out? Her TCU season showcased new playmaking chops, 6 assists per outing, leadership huddles, 0 hallway drama. But that was her sandbox, her ball. In Chicago, one public wave-off of a Reese post-up could become a meme that outlives her rookie deal. Veteran sage Chelsea Gray, herself an 11th pick once labeled undersized, posted a cryptic IG story. Draft slot doesn't define you. Grace under drama does. Translation, survive the first 20 games, and you write your next contract. Media gears are already grinding. Morning podcasts plot Van Lith versus Clark segments. Late-night hosts riff on Reese's stat-padding rumors. Sneaker blogs rank potential signature shoe beefs. Even the league office smells opportunity, slotting 3 Sky Fever matchups on national broadcasts. The WNBA understands spectacle. Viewership spikes whenever drama meets talent, and Van Lith's face just delivered free ratings gold. Historic parallels echo down the hallways. Think Shaq and Kobe, rings before meltdown, Russ and Harden, fireworks, no finals. The difference? Social media's amplifier now roars 24/7. One eyebrow arch can overshadow a triple-double. Teams craft culture rooms and mindfulness retreats, yet a single TikTok can raise that work in 30 seconds. Chicago's gamble isn't simply basketball. It's brand management under fluorescence. Coaching becomes a high-wire act. New head coach Tamika Johnson, plucked from an NBA assistant gig, must blend empowerment with ego control. She's installing color-coded play call bracelets, hoping visual cues speed reads and reduce hero ball. Practices feature 2-touch scrimmages. No shot until the ball finds at least 2 players. Reese nods. Van Lith tap claps. But what happens when real scoreboard pressure hits and SportsCenter cameras lurk? Johnson's last stop ran on egalitarian ball. The W has no patience for slow buy-in. Locker room elders matter. Enter Courtney Williams, a walking double-double of candor and side-eye. She's vowed to hold everybody accountable, no matter their follower count. Translation, cuddle time is over. If Reese hunts rebounds at the expense of ball rotation, expect a film room confrontation. If Van Lith sulks after another corner 3 drought, Williams will bark. Accountability isn't sexy, but banners adore it. Yet the real leverage sits with the fans, the meme makers, the ticket scanners, the casuals who tuned in for Caitlin Clark but might stay for Hailey Angel fireworks. They fuel ratings, which fuel ad revenue, which funds salary cap jumps the players themselves crave. Paradox, the very drama that could implode Chicago's season, may also rocket league visibility. No wonder the W leans into storylines. Conflict converts eyeballs into broadcast extensions. May 17th can't arrive fast enough. Fever diehards are pricing flights. Sky supporters rehearse clapbacks. If the hoops gods love irony, they'll script a tie game. 10 seconds left, shot clock dying, and Clark dribbling at the top while Van Lith laces up a switch. Lock the stop, and redemption posters go to print. Get splashed for .41, and doubters chant, "We warned you," before the net even snaps. Every dribble will be clipped, captioned, slowed to 0.25 times, and debated on timelines faster than trainers can ice knees. Chicago's front office gambles that tension prints both tickets and trophies, that 2 alpha personalities can coexist because winning buries brand beef quicker than PR spin. History might argue, but nothing is written. On paper, the Sky can roll out a lineup featuring 2 Rookie of the Year winners, 3 max contract talents, and Sophie Cunningham's instant offense bravado off the pine. On hardwood paper, though, chemistry ink dries only after the first losing streak. Stats are honest. Vibes are fickle. So is Hailey Van Lith boarding a flight toward redemption, or checking into a sequel nobody greenlit? Will Angel Reese evolve from stat sheet celebrity to unselfish cornerstone? And when Caitlin Clark steps onto Wintrust Arena's parquet, is she walking into a rivalry or roast? The only truthful answer will unfurl possession by possession. But one truth is etched in digital stone. After that single draft night grimace, every glance, dribble, and caption is now appointment viewing. If you're betting Dynasty, smash subscribe, drop VL versus CC below, and ride the wave. If you're betting Detonation, buckle up anyway, the splash zone is league-wide. Either way, keep the popcorn hot. This saga isn't just a basketball season. It's reality television with a box score, and episode 1 tips off in fewer days than Van Lith has Instagram posts.